Hey YouTube, this is Zach with Achilles Financial. Today we're going to be looking at STEM Inc., a channel favorite. And the reason why we're looking at them is they had a tough day today. You can see that they were down nearly 13.5%, although they're slightly, and I mean slightly, recovering after hours. The concern that we had today is we knew coming into today that there was going to be the opening of the floodgates by way of the lockup period for PIPE investors, which are the investors who were initially able to invest in Star Peak Energy Acquisition Corp., the original STPK, which then merged with STEM Inc. And those PIPE investors, or private investment and public equity investors, were definitely doing some profit taking today. That being said, we are heading into earnings that is going to be on November 9th. And so we have that coming up very, very soon. We'll be covering both a earnings preview going into next week, as well as we'll be covering a review of the earnings. I anticipate most likely going to live stream this call, but what I want to highlight is we had incredibly heavy volume today on a stock that had a very tough post-SPAC run. That being said, when they completed their merger in April, we're basically at where that company level is, which is still more than a 100% return on investment for those PIPE investors who were able to pay $10 a share, if not less, to get in there. So that merger closed at the end of April 28th, and we made it all the way 6 months later to the lockup period. However, all is not gone. You can see that STEM had a monster week, running up on all three of the past days by more than 10%. And you can see, although it did not close at more than 10%, but you can see that overall we're still currently positive on the week. And I do think that there's going to be some excitement in this stock going forward, especially into earnings. So this is one to continue watching. We had heavy volume today, but that is going to be okay going forward because, again, there's still a lot of moves. And at this point in time, I do simply think it was profit taking. We saw things like this occur from companies such as DraftKings, MP Materials, and other post-SPAC companies. It happens. This is just something to watch going forward, and especially when those S4s come out where we see if any of the big dogs from the insiders made any trades as well, which I would be surprised if we saw that happening due to the nature of the fact that we have earnings coming up. Normally, you're not going to see any insiders allowed to sell during a blackout period leading up to earnings. But let me know in the comment section down below if you have any questions. We do have a STEM channel where we covered a lot of this in the Discord, which is free to join in the description down below. It's a huge part of my portfolio and a number of the people who watch the channel. So if you find this type of content helpful, please check that out and let us know what you think. And if you want to continue following along with STEM, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and leave a like on the video. Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye.